Hey there everybody, Christian with Frozen Puck Gaming back with the first episode of the regular season. I've already gone 3 games in like I normally do, just so we can see, judge what I think the team needs to do. I made a trade. I didn't really consult you, so I'm sorry about that, but we needed to get under the cap. And personally, I think it was, well, a pretty good trade. So you can see our lines here. We have Lazarov up. By the way, one of our he was one of our prospects. He has 2 goals already, so I'm happy with that. These are our lines. I had bet on the first line. He wasn't producing as much, so I moved him down. It's going good though, so we're 3-0. I'm happy with that. You might be able to see the trade we made. We obviously have Patty Kane, but you're wondering where's Evander Kane? So to stay under the cap, we're not. We were probably I think we were top cap team in the league. Evander Kane had like a 6 or 7 mil contract, and he was going to be playing on the third line. That's where the coaches slotted him. That's where I would have slotted him. And I mean, he's had 30 goals basically the last 3 years, but I think we can get it. I think we can do well without him. So you guys might be mad about that trade, but I think it made most sense for the team. It didn't help that he also had, I think, he also had how many? 10 penalty minutes in the first 2 games, so we had to get rid of him. I mean, that wasn't really a big reason why he's on the Devils now. I traded him for so you can see he has 2 assists over there, so he's a point per game. He could go over there. He could absolutely kill it and do amazing, but I think we can survive without him. He actually has worse stats though than Lazarov, and Lazarov's younger, so I figured I'd give him a chance. That trade might come back to bite us, but we're gonna try it. So we'll just keep going with it here. So we're 3-0, as I said. I think next season I'll show you the first couple games. I just like to do that so I can maybe analyze some of our team need points and discuss it with you during the actual episode. But hey, so you saw our lines there, by the way, obviously, but I want to show you who we have on defense. I didn't really go over that too much. So we have Cam Fowler, obviously. I think he's going to be a beast for us, probably. We have Ristline, and he's grown so well over the last couple of years. He's going to be, he's a god, basically. We also have Hanifin, as you can see, and we actually have Zadorov up. These two are the same from last season, obviously. But Zadorov, if you remember, was up in our first season. He didn't do amazing. He didn't do horrible. I brought him up this year. I want to see how he does. Could turn out to be great. Could turn out to be a bust. Either way, though, I figured he might be able to grow better up here. Also, the Evander Kane trade, we got back Van de Velde and I think a 2nd and a 3rd round pick. So Van de Velde Veld can play 3rd line minutes. As you can see, he's a pretty good defensive forward. But as you can see, Hanifin's up on the team, and he's growing very, very nicely. He's going to be very good for us. So we'll go with that. Let me edit my practice here. I think I had some players resting. As you can see, the whole team is actually resting, except for Freddie. So we'll deal with that. Then the rest, we'll get the defensemen. We'll get them working on some defense, obviously, even though most of them don't need to. It can help out. We want to keep goals out of the net because we've been giving up a little more than I'd like to start the season. I mean, we haven't been horrible, but it'll help anyway. So our defensemen here. Get all of them selected. Who are we missing? Martinez. Where's Dehan? We got Dehan. And Hanifin. Get him working on that defensive skill. And then position here. We'll get Voracek and all of them. We'll get them just working on offense. We'll get, if they're not scoring goals, we'll get them working on shooting later. But just some general things to work on in practice to start off the season. So, oh, sorry about that. So, yeah. Hopefully we can do better in the playoffs this year, or like obviously we want to make them first, but NHL rankings for the season, or like they had us slotted in at 12, so they think we're going to finish 12th in the league, which I think we can do a little better than that. Maybe in the playoffs we'll finish 12th. I obviously want to do better than that. And Patty Kane is projected to be our best player, obviously. He's also Patty Kane, who just scored there. This is supposed to be the best right winger in the league as projected. Jamie Ben's, I think, 7th or 6th best left winger. I think Voracek was up there too. I forget what position he was actually in. I think he was in left wing, and he was like 9th or something. He scores there. I can't really remember what else. And we got an injury. Oh, crap. Of course. Why does Patty Kane get injured so much in this game? Oh, he's down. That's not good. And then prospect rankings, I think Hannafin was first on the list, and then one of our guys, Ferentz, a defensive prospect, was, I believe he was 7th or 8th. So that's pretty good. And there were a couple other things. So Kane is going to be out for 2 weeks, so that's not good. This was going to be the year of Kane. I say that every year, and then he gets freaking injured. Yeah. He didn't start off the season great, but that's alright. That's annoying me. So we're going to call someone up here. As you can see, I only have the players we need up on the roster for a couple different reasons, just because of the trades we've been making. We'll call up a winger. I think we'll call up Olofsson. I thought about having him, but I thought Lazarov was a little bit better, so I went with Lazarov. So back to general here. Tactics, clear. And we can go with that for now, I think. Go with that. We have Olofsson at center though. I don't really want that because he's not a center. So move Hodgson down. We'll just go with that for now. We'll put Olofsson on the 4th line, get him started down there. See how he does. I think we called him up last year. He had 1 assist in 4 games. So not great, not horrible. It was his first couple games up, so I wasn't too mad with that kind of production. He was on the 4th line, so whatever. So we'll see what he can do. McDavid gets 1. McDavid's been pretty good for us. 4 goals already, so that's good. One thing I've noticed, our top players, we're getting more contributions from the lower parts of the lineup, the third line this year. Except we haven't gotten many from our star players like Kane and, well, obviously Kane's out right now, but other ones too. Ben, I don't think has scored yet. Matt Molson comes back to bite us. What a kid. How many goals did he have last season for him? 11. They didn't do too good for him last year, but we're going to drop this one. And now Jamie Ben's injured. Kill me. You freaking kidding me? Oh, that's insult to injury there. Our star players always seem to get injured at the worst times. I mean, this isn't a horrible time. It's the beginning of the year, but you obviously want to start well. So if you have some issues, you can go back 10 days. That's not horrible. Make do without him though. And we'll call up, what's his name? Called up Olofsson already. We can call up, well, I don't really know who we can call up. Eric Cornell maybe. Maybe that's an option. Who do we not call up here? We already called up Olofsson, like I said. Called up Lazarov. I have no idea who to. Yeah. Call up this guy. So I was looking for. I have no idea how to say his name. Or what it was to begin with. So we'll go with that for now. Hodgson, get down here. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh geez, I'm bad at this today. Go with that. We'll give Hodgson more time because he's obviously a better player than them, but we need a center. Like, we need centers. We can't have some, like, winger just doing that, so. So, best defensive player, Falk. And Hurdle, offensive. So, we're going to give Anderson the start here. He hasn't started yet. Allmark's been okay. He hasn't been great, though. I'm interested to see. I think I'm correct. I think the Canadians actually, yeah, they got Carey Price back. We could have got him. A bit too much money, though. Having some issues, so submit those. Go with it. Apparently, Hodgson's captain. And I forgot to change our goaltender, so I guess I'll do that real quick. Injuries always kill us. I think we might move Grabner up to second, move Ennis up to first. I think that'd be a good option for us right now. We'll do that next game. We'll see how it goes. Crap. Never mind. Now Grabner's in. What is with this? Like, I might need I mean, I don't want to turn injuries down. It's on default right now, except it seems like we get, like, freaking, like, we get it up the butt with injuries every single year. I think Colin Greening, I think that's his name. I don't know if it's the same one, gets one. We tied up late, though. Voracek gets one on the power play, and Ennis gets one to start the second. So that's good to see. They tie it up, though. Voracek answers. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but we're up. And Voracek completes the hat trick, so that's good to see. And then Hodgson gets one as well. So Grabner will be out for a few days, and he can't play, of course. Oh, God. I did not prepare for this. We'll just call up Cornell. I don't really care. So we're doing good, though. We're first in the league right now. We've only lost one game, so I'm happy with that. Injury central over here for real, though. So we can have Hodgson up now. We'll put him on second line. These are the lines I actually was going to do, so I'm fine with that. Injury central. Welcome to Buffalo, everyone. Where everybody gets injured for no reason. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it works like other games, where if you got like maybe an enforcer or kind of a tough guy and put him on like your fourth line, your players wouldn't get injured as much. I think that's how it used to work back in the day in NHL. I don't know how it would work now. So we got some players on waivers here. Johan Alm, not really interested in him. Our defense have been good, I think. We got Freddie Anderson in last game. What's up with his stats here? 0 goal, 10. He only played 10 minutes apparently. I'm kind of confused about that. But hey, put him in again. So Ben and Grabner are able to come back. We'll leave it as is for now. Crap, and I forgot Allmark's going to be in again. Whoops. Anderson's going to get next game, I swear, I keep forgetting. Hodgson gets one. Hodgson's been pretty good for us, and Lazarov gets one. As I said, he's been pretty good for us. I'm liking him. Good replacement for Kane. He's probably not going to score as much, but maybe in the future he will. Also, the Sharks ended up getting Kessler, and there's Hannafin's first NHL goal, so got to be happy with that. He's been doing pretty good. He's got great stats. He's only on our second pairing for pretty much everything, so I'm happy. Colette's great. Well, at least Grabner can come back in next game. We'll put Grabner in next game. I repeat myself a lot, apparently. Martinez gets one from Hannafin, so Hannafin gets his first assist in this game as well. Voracek gets one. Voracek has been pretty good for us. Not pretty good, very good. Happy with that. Hopefully he can continue to produce at the same rate. He'll probably be on our first line, and we'll move Ben down to second. So Colette out, Grabner in. I'll keep Ben out just because he's a bigger star for us. Grabner might not play as well, but at least he can play this game. Grabner, I want him to get back to that 40-goal form, but obviously he's going to be playing third-line minutes, so he's not going to be able to get as much ice time and produce as much. But as long as he can chip in like 20 for us, I'll be happy with that. I know he's injured right now, though, so. Take a look at the league here. Falk is first in assists. Louis Eriksson is first in goals. Never thought I'd say that there. And we'll do a couple more games, end the episode off. So we'll take a look here. Grabner and Kane are back in light practice. Well, Grabner's in full practice. So Ennis has won Offensive Player of the Week award, so I'm happy with that. And Player of the Week overall. Been pretty good for us there. If you look back to how Ennis has progressed, like in his attributes and his stats from the first season, I'm very happy with how he's done. So Jamie Benn can return, which means we can take out that guy, and we'll just send him back down, I guess. Actually, I probably should have done Cornell, but that's okay. Ask the coach here. We'll move this around a little bit. Like Reinhardt there. We'll just go with it. Patty Kane will be back in a couple days, which will fix our line, so we'll be able to get everybody back to where they were. Reinhardt can play a little bit of third line time, I guess. Slow simulation here. Devils have signed Carl Soderberg. Thought about getting him for the fourth line, but you didn't really need him at the time. Maybe now we do with all these injuries, but that's okay. Not a big deal there. Blackhawks are absolutely atrocious this season, 1-7-1. Rookie of the month, I don't know who that is. Doing good over there for Calgary though in goal. Player of the month, Falk. Offensive Player of the month. Voracek actually wins Offensive Player of the month. He's been very good, so I'm happy with that. I don't really care about that there. So 6-1. Hopefully we can keep it up here. We get one early, Ennis from Hodgson and Voracek, so that's good to see. Voracek gets another point as well as Ennis. Hodgson, he's been doing pretty good, obviously, as you can see there, 5 points in 8 games. If you look back to the last 2 seasons, he didn't do too much for us. I mean, he was playing lesser minutes than he was the first 3 seasons we had him, or 4. Yeah, 3. But he's heated up, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully he can keep it up. We're probably going to give him third line minutes most of the season. Olofsson gets his first NHL goal, so that's good to see. I'm happy with that. Probably send him back down there soon. After a second, Olofsson has 2 goals. Maybe we keep him up. You never know. Lazarov and Martinez getting both assists on both those goals. Voracek breaks through with 1. Ben gets the assist, and we end up winning that one 5-0. So I was gonna put in. I keep forgetting to put in Anderson, but hey, Allmark's doing the job right now, so we'll leave him in until he loses a game bad or lets in a lot of goals. Probably do 1 or 2 more games, and we'll be done. Big blow for the Kings over there. I think he's on the Kings right now. Yeah, he's still on the Kings. Kopitar out for 4 months. So that's not good for them. Go with what we got here. Going up against the Penguins, we get one early. McDavid from Ben. Forgot about McDavid. I forgot he was playing, but obviously he's doing pretty good for us. This is his sophomore season. Olofsson, he's killing it. 3 goals in 2 games right now, and it hit his first 3 goals actually. And Eric Cornell gets his first NHL point, so congrats to him. Probably we're going to be sending him back down soon. And frickin' Jamie Benn's injured. What a day. What a day. Oh my god. Injuries kill us. Grabner gets his first of the year, I believe. Van de Velde gets his first as a Sabre, and Voracek gets 1. Skach has 2 assists, so that's good to see. Voracek gets another. Skach gets his first of the year, I believe. And we're going to win this one 7-2. So lots of scoring there. Ben's out, though. Ben's out for 10 days. Ben's having a lot of issues for us, as well as all of our top players seem to get injured except for Ennis. Don't really know. I think we'll put back in Coletta. We'll wait for Kane till he's at full health. And we'll do 1 more game. Alright. Alright, T, come on. What do we play next? We're 8-1-0. I'm very happy with that record. We'll take a look at standings, I guess. We'll take a look after the next game against the Lightning tomorrow. So, take a look here. I always forget to deal with practice. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I'm having issues today, aren't I? I'm really tired. I'm recording this kind of late at night. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning right now. Patty Kane actually, I think he could have played this game, but I left him out. So, whoops. Lazaroff's actually, he's a -1, but he's a point per game player. I'm happy with what he's been doing. Maybe we get him working on defense a little bit there. Kaleta gets one in his first game back. Warcheck gets another. Fowler gets another point. He's been pretty good for us. Dehaan's he's been pretty good for us as well with the assists. That's why we got him when the Islanders didn't want him. Hayes gets one. We're going to go into the third up 3-2. Let's hope we can keep this lead here. Come on. They tie it up, but then we get 2 really quick ones. I don't really know how that happened, but cool. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to go 9-1-0 to start off the season. I'm happy with that. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.